Alright, I'll just start recording from here, for goodness sakes. Alright, so I'm gonna do an hour tonight. We'll see how much I can do. PlayStation Network or something is not working properly, which is why I'm not streaming, so I'll just do a max of 1 hour. We'll see. Anyway, need to put a timer on. Where is it? Wait. 55 minutes from now. Alright. So, everything is pretty much done. We've got Vermeer, and that is what we need to do next. I am at level 28 as of right now. I need 100,000 XP to get to level 29. Potentially can be done as well. So, hopefully. Okay, so today it's a chill one. Gonna do codexes, gonna do speak to Tali. I might take one last wander around the galaxy, and then we'll go to Vermeer. Hey guys, how are you doing this evening? I'm doing alright, jeez. You know, you all stand here just all in your own little spots. You could all just...
Looking for supplies?
I don't know, do something else? Yes?
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Right. Oh, that's heavy armor, never mind. Is that better than what Ashley has? I don't think so. I'll buy it anyway, cause I need coins. Ah. Right, that's right, I need to sell stuff too now. Look at all this frictionless material, these high explosive rounds. Kinetic exoskeleton. Support is selling stuff. Okay, hang on. I can now buy the Hail Hydra. Oh look, I've got some coin to sell now. Although I shouldn't be doing this for an hour. I should do this offline so I can save time, but anyway. Yeah, okay, we'll just leave that for now. I do want to see, actually, it's worse. It's way worse. So that was a waste of time. Oh well, I didn't really lose the money, I guess. Got... Okay. Alright, I need to speak to Tali. You get one Paragon bit from this.
Shepard, I need to
Yes.
talk to you. It's important.
Is something wrong?
You know the data you took from those Geth control nodes? The information you uploaded to Alliance Control? I want a copy of it.
You want to bring this data back to the migrant fleet.
Those files have information that could be vital to our efforts to understand the Geth. It could be the key to helping us reclaim our homeworld.
But then you'll leave us.
If I give you this data, your pilgrimage is over. You'll go back to your own people.
Not right away. I'll stay with you as long as it takes to stop Saren. But my people need this.
You think you can use this information to destroy your enemy?
Not right away. We will need to study it. It could take years, but it will give us new insight into how the Geth have changed and evolved over the past centuries.
Alright.
Go ahead, make a copy.
My people, I owe you a great debt, one I can never repay. The only thing I can offer in return is what you already have. My solemn promise to stay with you until Saren and his Geth armies are defeated.
Good.
I never wanted anything more.
Thank you, Shepard.
Paragon 1, but 1300 XP. Nice. Alright. Alright, let's do some of these codexes. Is there anything here? Yes.
No.
Oh, there was Big Sky. Technology translation. cultures remain linguistically divided. Some converse in Spanish, others in Mandarin, Arabic, Swahili. Every other race has their own equal broad panoply of languages and dialects. Individuals know only their mother tongue and rely on machine translation. Modern portable computers allow anyone with a few hundred credits of equipment to enjoy seamless real-time translation of alien languages, courtesy of a handheld PDA. Using clothing or jewelry or subdermal implants without fast, accurate translation, galactic trade and culture would not exist. Governments provide subsidized software through public extranet on the fly, often as users approach the spaceport custom facilities. Even the Batarians, who isolated themselves from galactic society nearly 2 decades ago, take pains to write up-to-date glossaries, linguistic rules, though most suspect this is so they can only continue exporting propaganda. Still considered broad-minded and practical to be able to speak without a machine aid, children often take the course in alien languages, and most races can speak the simplified artificial trade tongue with little difficulty. Species must rely on machine translation to interact with the rest of the galaxy. Hanar, for example, cannot reproduce the spoken language of any humanoid species, and other races cannot reproduce Hanar by bioluminescence. Nice. Well, I did that well. Without mechanical aid. Newly discovered or obscure races don't have machine translation available until linguists have had time to study them. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Oh, goodness me. Military assembles a collection of tribal warrior bands, no national structure. Each community organizes its own unit as a local see fit and elect a leader to command them. Units, while populous cities, are large, well equipped, while those from farm villages may be only a few women with small arms. No uniform, everyone wears what they like. The Asari military is not an irregular militia, however those who serve full-time professionals. Average Asari huntress is a maiden stage of her life and devoted 20-30 years to studying the martial arts. So choose warriors at a young age in their education from the point of dedicated to sharpening the mind and body with the sole purpose. When they retire, they possess an alarming proficiency for killing. Yes, huntresses fight individually or in pairs, depending on the tactic preferred in their town. 1-1, a huntress is practically unbeatable, possessing profound tactical insight and hunter's eye of dancer's grace and alacrity. Biotics are common enough that some capability requirements are traded of a huntress. Lack of biotic talent excludes a young Asari from military service. While fluid, mobile Asari can't stand up in the firestorm the way Krogan, Turian, and Cuban could, since their units of support typically lack heavy armor and support heavy weapons, they are incapable of fighting a conventional war, particularly one defensive nature. Units typically undertake operation missions like an army of ninjas. Adept ambush, infiltration, assassination, demoralization, defeating their enemies through intense guerrilla stakes. Popular Turian saying puts the Asari as not the finest warriors of the galaxy. Fortunately, there are not many of them. Religion. Oh, for goodness sakes, why? Mainstream religion is a Siari, translated roughly as all is one. Faithful agree to the certain core truths. Universe is consciousness. Every life within an aspect of the greater whole, and death is a merging of one spiritual enemy back into the greater universal consciousness. Ciaricists don't specifically believe in reincarnation. They don't believe that spiritual energy return to the universal consciousness. There's that word again. Upon death will eventually be used to fill the mortal vessels. They become popular after the Asari left their homeworld and discover their ability to meld with any other life form. This ability is seen as proof as they are all life is fundamentally similar. Priestesses see the role as promoting unity. Beware the desperate shards of the universe's awareness. Before the rise of the pantheism, Asari religions were as diverse as the political opinions. Strongest survivors of the days of monolithic religion worshippers the goddess Athame. Like the Asari, the goddess cycles through the triple aspects of main, matron, and matriarch. Oh my goodness me. Noted for their high-speed metabolism, which allows them to function just 1 hour of sleep a day, their minds and bodies work faster than most sapient races, make them seem restless or hyperactive. The drawback of this active metabolism is a short lifespan of around 40 human years. The Solarians are amphibian habilibetoid egg layers. Unfertilized eggs produce males and fertilized eggs produce females. Once a year, a Solarian female will lay a clutch of dozen eggs. Social rules prevent all but a fraction of the fertilized. As a result, 90% of the species is male. Solarians have photographic memories and rarely forget a fact. They also possess a form of psychological imprinting, tending to defer to those they know the truth in their young youth. Hatching is a solemn ritual in which the clan, Delatras, matriarch, isolates herself with the eggs. The young Solarians physiologically imprint on her and tend to defer her wishes. Hatching of daughters, the Delatrases of the mother and the father's clans are present to the imprinting, which ensures the offspring have equal loyalty to both, ensuring the desired dynastic and political unity. League of One. Before they joined the Citadel Council, most of the military tool was a small reconnaissance team known as League of One. Primary training of the espionage and assassination, never more than a dozen strong team, were adept to infiltrating the toughest defenses, eliminating all necessary obstacles. A few top members of the government and military were privy of the League's identities. League members wore no distinguishing garments and no particular rank. The only evidence of participation in the League was a small medallion presented to each member upon induction. Secrecy was maintained until the formation of the Council. In an effort to dispel rumors, appease the new Asaris, the Union released all classified documents pertaining the League. League of One was suddenly exposed and in danger of being hunted by enemies of Solarians. Before any harm could be done, the team mysteriously disappeared. Most assumed that the convenient lie to help hide their identities, but months later the inner cabinet was murdered. That there was no incriminating evidence, it was clear who was responsible. Realizing the threat posed by this rogue outfit, the Special Task Group dispatched a team of hunters. When they didn't return, the STG dispatched 10 of its brightest operators with broad discretionary powers. Only to return, they responded with no evidence. No incidents were reported and assumed the League was wiped out. Recently declassified documents, however, suggested there may be a 13th member who eluded the Solarian military. Mordred! Maybe. Special Task Group. Intelligence field agents then group into the STG. Operators work independently, self-performing dangerous missions and counter-terrorism, infiltration, reconnaissance. The STG proactive organization puncturing worrisome trends before becoming movements. Anytime dozen groups of operating covertly in the lawless terminus systems, sowing dissent among the various factions. I'm gonna try and I'm reading it, but I'm just gonna go through quickly. Throughout the galaxy, the clear-eyed, practically they are willing to do whatever it takes to achieve their mission, even if it kills civilians or a result of own destruction. In many ways, they are akin to the Council Spectres. SCG cells have been redeployable from Solarian Union. It is assumed they are in the Terminus and Anakin Traverse, investigating reports of Geth activity beyond the Persis Val. Homeworld Palaven has a metal poor core generating a weak magnetic field, allowing more solar radiation into the atmosphere. To deal with this, most forms of life on Palaven evolve into a form of metallic exoskeleton to protect themselves. Reflective plates like skin makes the Turians less susceptible to long-term and low-level radiation exposure, but they do not possess any sort of natural armor. Thick skin does not stop projectiles and direct energy bolts. Life on Palaven is carbo-based and oxygen-breathing. It is built to dextra amino acid. This places the Turians in a distinct minority of the galaxy stage. According to the only other known sapient dexter protein race, the food of humans, Solarians who evolved the levo amino acid based biospheres will be the best pass through Turian systems without providing any nutrition. Worse, it'll trigger an allergic reaction that can be fatal and, if not immediately treated. Okay, we're almost there. Individuals with personal desires, that instinct is to equate themselves with the group and set aside personal desires for the good of all. Are taught to have strong sense of personal accountability, the Turian honor, that other races find so remarkable. They are taught in their very own decision they make, good or ill. The worst sin they can make in the eyes of their people is to lie about their own actions. Turians who murder will try to get away with it, but if directly questioned, most will confess their crime. They have strong inclination towards public service and self-sacrifice, so they tend to be poor entrepreneurs. Cobbers say they accept the mercantile volus as a client race, offering protection in exchange for their fiscal expertise. Military is the center of society, not just armed force, an ill-encompassing public works organization. The military police are also the civic police. The fire brigade serve as the civilian population as well as military facilities. Corps of engineers build, maintain spaceports, schools, water purification plants and power stations. The merchant marine ensures that all worlds get needed resource. The Turian government is a hierarchical mediocrity, while there's great potential of a misuse. This tempered with the civic duty of responsibility Turians learn in childhood. Have 27 citizenship tiers, beginning with civilian client-raised children, an initial period of military service, formal citizenship as the third tier, granted individual musters. Higher-ranked citizens are expected to lead and protect subordinates. Lower-ranked citizens are expected to obey and support superiors. Promotion to another tier in the citizen is based on the personal assessments. At the life, Turians are ascend to their higher tiers and are occasionally demoted to lower ones. The stigma associated with demotion lies on the individual, but not those who promoted him when he wasn't ready for additional responsibility. This curbs the tendency to promote individuals into positions beyond their capabilities. Settling into a role and rank is not considered stagnation. Turians value knowing one's limitations more beyond ambitious. Oh my goodness me. Oh, at the top of the Primarchs, each rule of the colonization cluster Primarchs vote on no matter a national import, otherwise maintain hands-off policy. They enjoy broad freedoms as long as it competes with their duties, not to prevent others completing their own. For example, no laws against recreational drug use if someone is unable to complete its duties due to its superior step in. Judicial proceedings are interventions. Peers express their concern and try to convince the offender to change in rehabilitation. Fails, Turians have no qualms and sentence dangerous individuals to life, hard labor for the state. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Why do I read all this? This is so much. Boot camp begins on 15th birthday. Do not break even if the entire line covers. I'm reading it a bit out of order, but I want to. I want to read this one though. The Solarians and Sorrow formed a council of Turians and brought a bit of civil war, the Unification War, as it was later named, began with hostiles between the colonies furthest from the Turian homeworld Palaven. Colonies were run by local Sheftians to whom distanced themselves from the hierarchy without galvanizing influence. The colonies became increasingly isolated and xenophobic. Colonists began wearing emblems or facial markings to differentiate themselves from members of the colonies, and open hostilities common. When the war finally broke out, it maintained strict diplomacy and refused to get involved. Less than a dozen factions remained in the hierarchy, finally intervened, by what time the Sheftians were too weak to resist. They were forced to put an end to the fighting and renew their allegiance to the hierarchy. Though peace was restored, it took several decades for animosity between colonists to fade completely. To this day, most Turians still wear the facial markings of their home colonies. At the point of their interest, the Turian term bare-faced refers to the one bewildering to be trusted. It is also a slang term for politicians. Oh, for fuck's sakes. I might have read this already. I think well, it was not, it was oh... I mean, we only see them in the first game. Weapons, platforms, and armatured fighter vehicles. Synthetically intelligent armatures are not crude vehicles, but intelligent entities capable of independent decision-making and learning. They are equipped with heavy kinetic barriers, main cannon, head, turret, appears to be high efficient. Some amateurs carry drones into battle, presumably reconnaissance purposes. Hoppers. Oh dear. Collectively dubbed Hoppers by Alliance forces are electronic warfare platforms. They project electromagnetic radiation, broad spectrum, and offensive weapon. They can also perform cyber warfare attacks on the onboard computers of body armor, hard suits, weapons, affecting performance. The structure of Hoppers consists of an advanced and highly elastic artificial muscle material, allows them to compress the entire body for powerful leaps. They also have thousands of molecule-scale barbs on the surfaces of their heads and feet, which are used to cling to walls and ceilings. I have no record of any Geth moles similar to Hoppers. This new morpher type must have been developed over the last 300 years by the Geth themselves. This is troubling proof that the Geth are continuing to move towards technological singularity. Experts in synthetic life is intrigued that the Hoppers appear to be even more organic than the baseline Geth. We don't even see them in the rest of the games either. Oh, Krogan biology. Evolved ecology over a million years, and Grimm struggled to survive larger predators. Tachanka turned lizards into quintessential survivors. Perhaps most telling indicator Tachanka's lethal is the Krogan eyes. Although they are predator species by any standard definition, they evolved to be wide-set as earth prey species like deer and cattle. The eyes have 240-degree arc of vision, which is suited for spotting enemies sneaking up on them from a pursuit. The Krogan are high indestructible with a tough hide, impervious to melee weapon, short molecule blade. While they feel pain, it does not affect their ability to concentrate. They have multiple functioning examples of all major organs and can often survive the loss of one or two any type. Rather than a nervous system, they can have electronically conductive second circulatory system. The Krogan can never be paralyzed, but they can lose some of its fluid, but it can be replaced by the body in time. Up on a Krogan's back stores water and fats that can help the Krogan survive lean times. Large humps are point of prey. Well fed implies the Krogan is superior predator. Most widely known biological features of Krogan is their birth rate and rapid maturity. Once freed from the hostile cauldron of Tachanka, the Krogan population swelled in numbers as horde, and the genophage kept them from outbreeding the combined council races. Now there are rare Krogan females capable of bringing a child to term to treat like strategic resources. Warlords will trade them. Diplomacy fights over them. Krogan have always had a tendency to be selfish, unsympathetic, and blunt. They respect strength and self-reliance, and are neither surprised nor offended by treachery. The weak and selfless do not live long in their culture. Looking out for a number is simply a matter of course. Defeat of the rebellions, the very concept of Krogan leadership, is discredited. Where the warlord could once command enough power to bring entire solar systems to heel and become overlords, these days it is rare to a single leader to have more than 1,000 warriors. The attitude stems in part of a deep sense of fatalism and futility, profound special efforts of the genophage that cause Krogan numbers to dwindle. Not only are they angry that the entire galaxy seems to get them, the Krogan are also generally pessimistic about their race chances of survival. The Krogan see no point in building for the future. There will be no future. The Krogan live with an attitude: kill, pillage, and be selfish, for tomorrow we die. Created when the Krogan rebellion start, overwhelmed the council. The Turians fought and Krogan stand still by sheer weight. The genophage virus, I'm gonna skip ahead because I know this one. The genophage virus gained energy to replicate by eating genetic sequences. Every cell in Krogan had to be altered for the weapon to be foolproof. Otherwise, the Krogan could have used gene therapy to fix the affected tissue. A genophage strange could find no more genes to eat, it would starve and die, limiting the spin-off mutation and contamination. Believed the genophage would be used as a deterrent, a position the Turians viewed as naive. Once the project was complete, the Turians mass-produced and deployed it. The Krogan homeworld. Their colonies and all occupied worlds were infected. The resulting mutation made only 1 in 1,000 Krogan pregnancies carried in term. It did not reduce fertility, but offspring vitality. The rare females able to carry children to term became prizes the Krogan warlords for brutals. I should have read some of this earlier. There's just so much. It's crazy. Well, that one. Oh my god. Oh, jeez. Like, nah, seriously. It's just too much. The ring is an enclosed loop of park-like space serving as a connection point to the wards. The interior walls are aligned with the embassies. The Presidium is a full open-air restaurant, bar, and etc. The gravity is 1/3 of Earth normal. Citadel statistics. 3.5 minutes per revolution. Ward length is 43 kilometers. Ward width is 330 meters. That's very small. 44 kilometers. Population is 13 million. Gross weight is 7 billion metric tons. I mean, I've tried reading, it's just so many. This is more my fault, I should have just read some of these earlier. Lieutenant Commander, Staff Commander, Captain, Rear Admiral General, Fleet Admiral Hackett. Me, Captain. I'm gonna do better for the second game though. Okay, I think for some of them I'll read if it's interesting. Something I want to know. Alright, oh wait, there's more somewhere. Oh no, I think it's the...
Pharos is a habitable world in the Noveri. Vermeer is a lush world located on the frontier of the Attican Traverse. Its vast seas and orbital position on the inner life zone have created a wide equatorial band of humid, tropical terrain. Only the political instability of the region has impeded efforts at colonization. Many times the Citadel has opened negotiations to settle Vermeer with various criminal gangs and petty dictatorships in the nearby Terminus systems. All fell apart due to internal power shifts within the opposing parties. The Citadel has written off the colonization of Vermeer as impossible without significant political change. The Terminus powers themselves are unlikely to ever settle Vermeer. Most lack the resources to support settlement of a virgin world, finding it more expedient to steal from their neighbors than build for themselves.
Wait. Oh, it's finished. Find the conduit, Vermeer. Go to Vermeer. Everything's up to date. Alright guys, you've had a, well, Mr. Requisitions Man has had a good day. Hang on, let's see here. Rex. Ashley, I see you in the corner. There you are. Alright, let's do one last talk with everybody.
Commander,
Oh,
I wanted to thank you.
thank me.
What for, Garrus?
For everything. Taking me with you, letting me be part of your team. I've learned a lot. I've thought about what you said, about eliminating the threat immediately, regardless of the cost. You were right. You were right about Dr. Salian, too. Killing him was the only solution. This way, we'll know he'll never hurt anyone again.
Good.
I'm glad you see it that way. Keep that in mind when we meet Saren.
Don't worry, Commander. I will.
Got something else in the codex. What now for the Turians? Religion. Although Turians have strict moral code, belief in individual responsibility means concepts of good and evil and simply individual's choice begin egotism and altruism. Any given decision, they have no concept of good duties, encourage noble behavior over evil ones, individuals' misdeeds. The groups of areas have spirits that transcend to individual. Example, a military unit would be considered to have literal spirit that embodies the honor and courage it is displayed. These spirits are neither good nor evil, nor are they appeal to intercession. Turians do not believe spirits can affect the world, but spirits can inspire the living. Prayers and rituals allow an individual to converse with a spirit for guidance or inspiration. For example, a Turian who finds his loyalty tested may appeal to the spirit of his unit, hoping to reconnect with the pride and honor of the group. Who wishes to create a work art may attempt to connect with the spirit of a beautiful location. Turians enjoy freedom of religion and can practice whatever appeals to them as long as it does not impede with anyone's ability to perform their duties. Rex.
Rex?
That was too fast.
Shepard.
Rex?
Shepard.
Rex?
Alright.
Commander,
What's your opinion on the
we
last?
lost...
We'll talk later, Williams.
Looking forward to it, Skipper.
Well, I hope so. Hopefully you are my romance this time. We positively are again.
Hey, Shepard. Do you need something?
I should go.
See you later.
Commander.
Oh,
Oh.
that's the same thing.
Goodbye, Commander.
Sorry, Garrus, but it's the same thing already. Aiden. Anything else from you?
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of
We're
where...
all in for the duration.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Okay.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
I should go. Oh, I do need to return to Netbos, I think.
I get the feeling
I
you
wanna
want
see-
I
to
like talking with you.
Okay, so there's that one. Okay, so we
That
do
is-
not want this.
You are very special to me. I wish it did not have to
I
be.
should go.
Good.
I do miss out on that, but
Bye, Shepard.
so I believe that conversation locks me in, which is annoying, but well, can't do it anyway. Do you need to return to Netmos? Is it Netmos? I think it's Netmos. Anyway, need to get some of
Message
the-
from Admiral Hackett, Commander.
Oh?
Patching it through.
We just received your report.
Oh.
Looks like this Geth incursion was
Oh,
bigger than
right.
we thought. They were probably preparing for a major offensive in the system. We're increasing patrols in the Armstrong cluster to make... Nice job, Shepard.
Did I get any? No, I didn't get any. Dali, tech, please. Just don't have to deal with those fucking red things again. I believe this was the only one I had to come back to. I don't remember anymore. I did my best to just get all the tech stuff done. Alright. Whoa! Alright. But no XP. XP. Alright. I can live with that. I can live with this for sure. It's some more. Nice. Well, good thing I came back. Oi. Go away. Right. Okay. That's some good news. That's excellent news. If there's more on this planet, I'm so down for that. I've never seen that in any other thing, so... More XP, the better. 3-7. I think you can... I don't think I can get to level 30. I can definitely get to level 29. And I don't think I've ever hit level 29. still got some quests on the Citadel that you'll get when you go to the Citadel again. So yeah, I think it's a real big chance I would get to 29. If I get to level 29 during Vermeer, I maybe can even get it to 30. Why is the music kicking in? I should have killed everything in here. Okay, that boss is done again. Maybe I should do one more look at, well, mostly all of them. You don't want to do that. You don't want to get stuck again. Pretty sure mostly everywhere else I've done pretty well. Wait, which way do I get out of here again? How do I get out of here? What? Where did I... This way... Oh, no, I'm going back and forth. Is this the... No, so it's over... Where I've got in a circle. This is... Where... What? How... Oh my goodness me. Yeah, I went... You have to go through here. Yes, there you go. Oh my god. Area map was updated. Because everything is fully done, I guess. I don't know why I did that. Alright. There's nothing really else to do. I could have started Vermeer today. There was no need to do any of that other rubbish, but... Yeah, well, definitely 1 is the weaker game. It's still not a bad game. It's just 2 and 3 are just more better, and that's fine. This is a great setup to the game. Crew, you sit here all the time. You just oh wait, no, you do talk to each other. I just can't see you speak to each other. Right, what was I doing? Oh, that's right. I wanted to get the galaxy map. I'll go over to Vermeer, and then I'll just start that tomorrow. Oh, does he now? Well, he's gonna have to wait till Monday. Sentry Omega. I don't think you can survey any of these. It's a close orbiting hot Jupiter gas giant. Layers of sodium and composition is extraordinarily similar to 51 Pegasi planet Barillophon. Despite size, Jaffa is actually rather low mass. The incredible heat of the star Hawk has caused its atmosphere to expand. Jaffa is low mass, entirely locked of Hawk. Chloroplon. Namata is a terrestrial planet of ammonia methane cocktail out of the hub. 1.4 times the size of Earth, it is Omnistad is a rich heavy elements. Mining could be extremely profitable, though lethal heat and high gravity would be initial development cost. And then Burmeier.
Yes, Commander?
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
Commander, something you need?
How's the Normandy performing?
She's balances. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander.
I have to go.
All right, see you. Commander, you top of my class in flight school, I earned that. Okay, even with put the Normandy in my hands and
I have to go.
All right, see you.
I have to go. I've already gone through that. Alright. See, I should get that done as well, alright. Right, last thing I'll do today. Oh. Take the elevator down. Alright, let's have a look at everyone last time. So she has the best thing. Omni tool for her doesn't. I don't know why she has an Omni tool. But anyway, she does have tech, but it's the biotics that count, and that's what she has there. She has the best light armor. Yep, she has the best light armor, and that's it. So that's the Yara. Shotgun, so I'll give her the best. I'll keep that. She now has the best Omni tool. Okay, now, oh, she's got better Quarian armor. That one. Is there a native? A yellow tally. More gold tally. Rex. Okay, Rex, biotic amp. Yeah, he's got the good biotic amp. He needs to have the best shotgun, and he still does. Absolutely. He has the best Krogan armor. And yeah, although I do have him leveled up in assault rifles now, but he does have a good assault rifle too. Okay, Garrus. I think he's got the best Turian armor. Yeah, he certainly does. He's got the best. Ooh, I can give him a better. Alright, I'll give him that. Okay, so he's got a good Omni tool. And armor. Oh, sniper. He's got the best sniper. Caden, who's going to be on one last little hurrah, but anyway. Here you can go out with some good stuff. Assault rifle, it doesn't matter. Only till he's got the biotic. Yep, yep. And there's Caden. Ashley's already stacked. Yep. Oh, I could give her a better sniper now, maybe. Equalizer. And she has the best armor. I have the worst armor, but I want my N7 armor. Mantis 4 is fucking shit. I mean, honestly, I have not died a lot. Let's be honest. And I've been doing pretty well, so we're gonna keep it that. Okay, I think that's still the better assault rifle. I really like that assault. Ooh, but that's the that's even better. Yeah, and I've got the best. Best way again. Alright, well, that's it. I will see you tomorrow for Vermeer.